Well, for all the railing against politicians you do, it's time to say something nice about someone. I went and got the mail yesterday, and I saw this hanging on my door. And at first, I gave it a cursory glance and then put it in the stack with everything else. And then I went, wait a minute. I got to check that out again. That's not bad.
Yeah, see?
Not bad at all.
See? It's eye-catchy when... Look, there are many people who strongly dislike me in this universe. But even those who strongly dislike me can look at my track record and tell you, I know about a couple things. One is how to communicate with people.
Yeah.
And two, how to win at the ballot box.
Yeah.
Okay? And they largely merge together. And so you brought this it's not a mailer, it's a door hanger in. And I saw this and said, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Like this person is doing, if you want to see the perfect door hanger on how you actually should do one of these, this guy is...
He nailed it.
Yeah, he's very good.
He got it.
So this guy's name is Stephen Whitmer, and he's running in House District 97.
Yeah.
Now, I'm even more impressed when I looked this guy up because he's running, I think, unopposed. I don't think he has a primary competitor. At least the site I looked at didn't show a primary competitor. So I think he's doing this of his own volition to get his name out. He's in Moed is your...
He's my current rep,
right?
Which is interesting because Justin has actually knocked on my door, and we've had a conversation about this. Who's a Democrat in the district,
right?
But this guy's a Republican running against him,
right? And so he's kind of, I guess, hitting the shoe leather early to get his name out there or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to hold this up for the people who can see this on the YouTube feed, so you will see this about what we're about to talk about here. One of the things we've talked about with the door knockers, Casey, or the campaign literature. Too cluttered, too wordy, too many things. And you have, in the world of the door hanger, Casey, you have 15 seconds.
Well, he had less than that with me. And I'll tell you, the thing that caught my eye was, it was on my door, so I just grabbed it and I put it in the stack. And when I had put it down on the stack, I noticed there was 1, 2, 3 points.
Yes.
And I went, wait a minute.
Yes.
And so I had to go back and look at it and read the 3 points.
Exactly. And it's 3 points. Okay, and we've always talked about on the door hanger. If you're a candidate, please listen to this. You have the time from the person, because nobody cares, right? You have the time from the person grabs the thing off the door to the moment they put it in the trash.
Right.
To make
he
your
had
point.
The stairs.
Exactly. And so you have
One
basically
flight of stairs.
three points or 4 points at the most for people to remember before they put your thing in the trash. So don't put 30 things on. Pick 3 things. Your campaign is going to sink or swim with those 3 things anyway. And messaging for a campaign should always be about what you think the 3 most important things are. He did this, Casey.
And what was his first point?
Number one, yes, finally.
Property taxes!
We have found somebody who is willing to do it. Property taxes. Look, right here. The tax burden on homeowners has gotten extreme and is only getting worse. I will support efforts to put a cap on increases in home assessments when no improvements were made and increase eligibility for property tax deductions. Okay, boom. Now, when you think of Stephen Whitmer, what are you going to think about? Well, none of these other jokers down the street from us care at all about people, but maybe Stephen Whitmer will do something about property taxes.
He's going to fight for it.
Yes, this is perfect. This is absolutely how it should. The other 2 are public safety and infrastructure, and the back of it.
Well, based on his district, infrastructure, I know what he's talking about because there's potholes everywhere.
And that's what I'm saying. So he's tapped into a local issue. The top issue is a state issue. Obviously affects people in the district. The middle issue is a local issue, is a citywide issue, public safety. Hits people in his district. And the third is infrastructure, which having driven to your house numerous times, clearly an issue.
It's a problem.
This is a great mailer. Now, is this guy going to win the election? Don't know. It's a Democrat district. Justin Moed is a pretty well-liked guy. But now, the only thing I would say is, now the front of it is his photo and whatever, and that's fine, I guess. I would do it a little different. But this is great. This is the way the mailer is supposed to look. Somebody listened, Casey. There's no way that's a coincidence that this person did what Rob Kendall would deem the absolutely most perfect mailer in the entire, or door hanger, rather, known to man.
Stephen Whitmer, hopefully he's not a deep fake.
That'd be great. He's the made-up guy.
This isn't real.
So if somebody knows Stephen Whitmer, you tell them Rob Kendall was very impressed with your door hanger, and you should teach a class.
He got an A+ from the Kendall and Casey show.
Yeah.
That's great. Good stuff. Glad I brought that in.